Good day, everybody. Justin Stanley here with Gutter Ethics. So I just want to give clients a little bit of a walkthrough on a roof. So at a first glance of this roof, wouldn't think that bad, right? 3-tab, 25-year shingle, probably about 16, 17, 18 years old. But I'm going to kind of walk you through what the issues are out here. So first and foremost, inadequate ridge vent, aluminum ridge vent. You see from day one of installation, they had low nails, never properly installed and sealed, never even sealed the ridge vent nails. There's no plugs on the edge of the ridge vent, so I can get my hand completely in there, and vermin, birds, squirrels, you name it, even raccoons for that matter could fit in that. Chimney flashing obviously has had some issues, hence why there's like a flex seal in there. And by the way, guys, that kind of stuff, stop it. Can you imagine anything else in this world where somebody was like, hey, let me just spray this on your problem and really hope it works, other than maybe like ant killer? So again, you can see where there's been lichen on the roof that has kind of caused some issues. Again, kind of just got your lichen marks. But the issue that's really hard to see from the ground, stuff like install practices, low nails, but what we call nail pops. So this is where nails are starting to pop their way through the shingle. You can see, and what it's eventually going to do is that right there, where it literally is something as a nail. And look at that, there's a direct hole right into the roof line that will cause a leak. Even if you don't see it in the house, on the insulation, on the drywall, that will get trapped between the felt paper, the decking of the roof, and cause a problem. So these are the things that we talk about to our clients where, standing in the front yard over here, you look up, not that bad, not that bad. You get up here, it is that bad. There's stuff that, and that client has nail pops like that all throughout this roof, which at that point start to become a game of whack-a-mole with the roofing system. You replace X amount of shingles. And what that's coming from is the shingles either being way too thin at this point and have eroded and washed it away to where the nails can just pop right through. Or from day one of installation, when they were installing, especially if it was with pneumatic guns, if they didn't have the compressor set right, or they had too many hoses hooked up to that compressor, they weren't driving the nails all the way in, weren't pulling an actual hammer to set that nail fully. You put a pliable shingle, meaning something asphalt with granular and petroleum base, where you sit on top of that, it becomes super soft like butter on a hot day, and you have something non-pliable underneath of it like a nail, penetrates and pops right through it. And that might take a year or so to show up. And things that separate us as a company, like this client said, Justin, I really want to keep my cupola, but nobody can help me out. We'll completely rebuild that custom out of PVC composite, look like wood, cut like wood, install like wood, paint like wood, not wood. Will look beautiful. We'll obviously reattach the weather vane. But these are just small little details that we do for our customers that, just kind of separates us from the average roofing company, which, by the way, is usually a sales rep who's the equivalent of a broker, doesn't know enough to swing a hammer, knows enough to be dangerous, sells you the world in a handbasket, has a sub crew, doesn't know how to vet the sub crew because they don't know what they're doing themselves, so they can't really honestly tell you the sub crew's even that good. And that's why they won't be able to help out with things like that, like with the weather vane and the cupola itself. And a lot of these guys aren't even getting on roofs anymore. And people will say, well, it's dangerous. Well, respectfully, then you shouldn't be in roofing if you're not comfortable getting on roofs. Don't get me wrong. Yes, a 4-story townhouse with a 10-12 pitch is a concern. But a Rambler like this, 5-12 pitch, get up here and look at the roof. So all that said, appreciate everybody's time, consideration. This is what we feel separates us. And devil's in the details, as they say. So thank you. Talk to you then. Bye.